there's no time for g'day mates mingle here because there's no time for intro, so I'm just going to start this video with a statement. Gaming as a medium never will have existed without the physical market. I want to get straight into the topic of today's video, as it's a serious issue which, if not without any of us doing something, will forever change the landscape of the gaming industry when it comes to consumers and their ownership of games, which are bought with their own money, mind you. Earlier this week, Sony and PlayStation announced that they would cease production of Blu-ray and that future PlayStation titles from 2028 onwards will be digital only. That's not just games from PlayStation Studios. That is all games coming to PlayStation. In my free time, I have criticized Microsoft for offering as little as 300 megabytes on their game discs and forcing players to download the rest, which is something that Nintendo's games keycards also do. In some form, both of these as their physical options that they give their consumers. With this decision, PlayStation is not going to offer the same option. The ownership of games shifts to a dystopian one of a license to play their games, which Sony have proven that they can revoke at any time. The physical market will fall, and the resale market follows that. If Sony and Microsoft are allowed to keep their games digital, they are allowed to control prices and keep those prices high. There is no reason why games like Wolverine and Fable have to be as much as 425 Australian dollars on the PlayStation Store and the Microsoft Store, while in a few months I can just go to TB Hi-Fi and get those same games for 99 Australian dollars. Personally, I do not like PC gaming. At least PC gamers are allowed to back up their game data, and only in some cases, which is a thing that I do not see PlayStation or Microsoft or even Nintendo ever allowing. This issue is also personally distressing to me for two reasons. I have been a gamer for most of my life, and as a gamer, I have been a physical owner first. While I'm not strictly against digital ownership, because I've bought digital games myself, I'm very much against that being the only option when it comes to console gaming. And secondly, as a developer, I share the same dream as many other indies, which has seen our game up there on store shelves. This move will put an end to that dream. I want to keep physical media and physical ownership going as long as I can, because in my mind, I just don't see gaming without the aspect. I'm going to close out this video by reminding you of the major ramifications of ending physical. 1. Players lose the ownership of games they've bought with their money, and Sony going auditor gives them the move to delist and restrict access whenever they feel like it. We've seen this recently where Sony removed 500 movies from players' libraries. We've seen this with some developers delisting their games and not allowing access anymore, just taking those games offline and those can't be played anymore. And 2. If there really are end of Blu-ray production, this move not only affects games, but it could affect movies and TV shows. I don't know how true that is, but that's the way I see it. The physical market is not going to last any longer if we don't do something. So, I really don't know what else to say here other than please support physical as long as you can, buy it wherever you can. If there is a small chance that we can reverse this decision, we have to make sure it happens. To end this video, to say my goodbye mates, I'm going to say the same thing I said at the start of the video. Gaming as a medium never would have existed without the physical market.